Hi everyone. So, sorry for the siren. I thought it was gone. So welcome to my channel, Love Kind Good. I talk about topics that are related to how I'm feeling this week, what's going on with my life updates, travels. And today I am actually filming in downtown Asheville, North Carolina. And I'm actually sitting on a fountain here. So I've been trying to switch up the videos a little bit. Maybe not make it so sitting at a table talking to you. This week, so I try to post always on Sundays. And I was recently talking to a friend, and there's some cars coming. So. And I was recently talking to a friend that I was like working on continuing to step outside of my comfort zone and not to box myself in. And we were talking about the YouTube channel and talking about how I always post on Sundays. And, you know, he made an interesting comment. He said, sorry, we're going to walk here. He made an interesting comment that, forcing myself to post on Sundays is also another form of boxing myself in. And I hadn't really thought of that until he said that. And, you know, it's actually kind of true. Sorry, there's a band playing over there, so I was going to walk the other way now. It's actually kind of true because what I realized was sometimes during the week I would feel like filming and I didn't do that. And then I would kind of have like this line of thought, this line of feeling going on, and I wouldn't film it. And so what I would do is I would make notes about it in my journal, and then when I would sit down to actually do the video, I would just go back to those notes and like try to put my thoughts back together. And so, sorry, I had to switch hands. It's getting tired now. And so what I'm trying to do now is take you on a different journey. Try to not do the same things, try to switch it up, show you a little bit of where I'm visiting. So back to the conversation I was having with him about boxing myself in. and so he was like, so what if you just skipped this week and didn't do it? And, you know, the thought of that, it made sense in the moment. It was like, yeah, you know, God, my hair is a mess too. You know, it made sense in the moment. It was like, yeah, I don't want to box myself in. I don't want to be that known. And then I was thinking about so I didn't do it. I didn't film last week. And now I think it's Wednesday. And so now it's Wednesday and I'm walking around Asheville and I was just thinking I want to share, you know, these journeys, and I want to do more than just simply talk to the camera. And so even though that conversation with him did kind of help me continue to think outside the box, I did want some consistency with how I film and how I post. And maybe it's not that I stick to a strict schedule, but maybe it's I film whenever I feel the desire to film instead of forcing myself to sit down to get a video out by Sunday. So like today, you know, it's Wednesday. I'm actually on vacation in Asheville, and I don't know when I will have time to sit down and just put this video together. It's not like it's high quality editing job. So, And so, you know, I'm just gonna roll with it a little bit, see how this feels. I'm not going to force myself to not do something or force myself to do something. Maybe some additional thoughts will go along with this. I did have a conversation today with a life coach. This is something that's kind of been on my mind lately, and I've been wanting to, you know, I'm in the middle of a transition, you know, from married life to post-divorce life, and I don't know what that necessarily looks like for me. And so I've contacted a life coach. It's a little pricey, so I don't know if I'm going to actually do it or not. But I've been thinking of becoming a life coach. And so part of me is like, you should do it, if anything, for the experience of doing it. And then the other part of me is like, yeah, I think I was just like, just do it, Josh. Like, and so, I don't know, I'm still on the fence about it. She seems really nice. I don't know. I feel like I need some help with the direction of my life. This is kind of getting raw now. Wasn't expecting to share this kind of vulnerability about not knowing where I'm going with my life. And because there's actually a little fear in that. You know, part of me, like, so I came back to Charlotte because it's familiar. I had a network of people there. It was a nice place to land post-divorce. But I got back there, and I've talked about this before. I was not happy there. And so I just wasn't happy. And, you know, today I don't need to stay someplace that I'm not happy. And so that's the reason for me considering a life coach, is trying to figure out where is next. Yeah, and so I don't know whether that is in the US, not in the US, and I don't know. What I do know is I want warm and I want city life. I want to be around a bunch of stuff. I don't want it to be a sleepy little town. Like, you know, Asheville's pretty, but it's sleepy. And I need activity. So I don't know what's next, but what I do know is that there are some changes, and I have decided that I would like some help in helping me sort through all the feelings that I'm having regarding starting over, what that looks like. What am I going to do career-wise? You know, I haven't worked in a little bit. So I don't know. So these are some thoughts that I'm having right now, and I'll try to film a little bit of Asheville, and I'll just give you guys a little glimpse of what it looks like walking around here. I've not done a lot of filming. I've actually just kind of wandered around. We've only been here for a couple days, and so it hasn't been a lot. But if you guys have any suggestions or have any thoughts on having a life coach, and or your experience with having a life coach, I would love to hear about that, just because I'm trying to figure out if I should pull the trigger and do it, or if it's a waste of money, to be frank. But I hope you guys all have a good day, and at the end of this video I'll throw in some Asheville footage for you. All right, take care, have a good day, y'all. Bye.